Hello guys, welcome to my channel once again. This is Dazzlyn. Hey guys, if you're here again for like the second time, the third time, the fourth time, then you're Dazzlyn. So thank you guys for coming back again to another week, discuss and enjoy some entertaining gist. Today guys, we'll be talking about contraceptives. Yes, guys. It's going to be for men and women, guys. We're going to be talking about contraceptives for men. Did I get you? Yep. So, guys, if you want to stay tuned for upcoming videos, please don't forget to do the like, share, comment, and let's begin. So guys, today we're going to be talking about contraceptives for men. In my opinion, I think there should be one. What do you guys think? Because it's not easy. Guys, it's not easy. And I don't know if non-married people understand contraceptives so much like that, because especially back home, it's something that is not encouraged for young people because fornication is a sin. I said it, fornication is a sin. That is sin before marriage, yes. But I will not say what is not a sin. We are sin, but thank God I am married now, so I'm no longer a sinner. If you are still fornicating, you are still in the sinful generation. Some of us have gotten married, so I remember when I got married, the first thing I typed on my girls' group chat is, hello fornicators. It was so funny because I was like, okay, you're no longer in that category of people. So guys, jokes aside, I think contraceptive is something that should be encouraged as early as the age of say 15, 16, 17. For me, I didn't even start any of that up until like with 300 levels, so like maybe 22, 23, they're about 200 level, 300 level. So I'm just saying because times have changed, and I wish I didn't have to be popping post-nut too, and then be waiting for fear of do you guys know that there's that fear that still comes after you taking post-nut too? So I just feel like it should be introduced more into the system. That's for starters anyway. Because there are some things that are inevitable, like there are some things you cannot control. Children of these days, if you're looking to a child of 15, 16, and they've already done shit you could not imagine when you were their age. So if it's something that I think that even when you're in your 20s and you go to the hospital back at home and you mistakenly tell a nurse you're here for control because you are not married, there's this judgment they give you. So I think that was one of the reasons why. I mean, people can even buy post-nut pill without post-nut too without feeling judged. People can buy condoms without feeling shame. It's ridiculous. I don't understand it. It's maddening. I talk to kids here and they are 15, they are 16, they know the contraceptives that work for them. And it's crazy because you know that sincerely, there's some things you cannot control with these kids. At that age, it's better to be safe than to be sorry. So I would advise, because I would do it at a early age, introduce contraceptive to your kids, because there's some things that you will advise, and the same way they talk to you and talk to you and talk to you, and you still do some shit that you're not supposed to do. In the same way you will talk and talk and talk, and children will still do what they have on their mind. So God will help us raise them. That's not the topic. But the topic is based on contraceptives, and I'm just saying that it should be more open for discussion between parents and their kids. And in the society, we should also walk into a pharmacy. Back home, as a pharmacist, people will come and buy contraceptives and they'll be feeling, you will see in their face, they can't say it out loud. They're like, buy post-nut. What are you saying? Say it with confidence. If you're going to commit the sin, you should be able to protect yourself from it. So therefore, you should do it with full chest. Because honestly, the pharmacist you're talking to, the doctor you're talking to, the nurse you're talking to have done worse. Most times they have, especially nurses. I'm not coming for nurses, but growing up, medical school, everybody knows that nurses are, they're wild. They're wilder than every other person. So let's not be deceiving ourselves. So they are the ones that are easy to tell on time. So I don't know why you will now become an elderly nurse, maybe a 9 year 30s, 40s, and a girl who is probably doing something that you already did at her age will now come and say, I want to take contraceptive. So she can be more protective or more safe than you were, and then people are already judging her. I don't know what Nigerians are judging. It's so annoying. But that's by the way. I think an advantage to that is what is advantage taking contraceptives early where I'm leading for these conversations too. So for most women in Africa, we don't know what contraceptives work for us. We don't know which one is good for us. We don't know which one is suitable for our body because until marriage you find out that you need contraceptives, and then because you don't know which one, you start jumping from one to another, from one to another. And I, for one, did not have a clue which one was good for my body. And honestly, when I now went to the Flow app and I was checking other moms and seeing the side effect of some of the contraceptives, although I spoke with my doctor, and I remember because I had IUD immediately after birth. As we're taking the baby out, before they stitched me up, they put in IUD. But I found out later that I didn't, because it was there and then they asked me and I didn't know which one. I also asked the nurse, which one do you think is good? And she said she uses IUD and it's good for her, and I told them give me IUD. So I didn't think about it, and I already knew that a friend of mine was using IUD. IUD is the insert when you insert vaginally, which is good, and it lasts for about 8 years. So I didn't think about advantages, but they told me then that since I have fibroid, it might not be so good for me because it increases bleeding. But because I just know, at least I know 3 people using IUD, so I put it inside IUD. But then it came out later because I was still open. I don't know. I was feeling uncomfortable, so where I was basing, I pulled it out. Then I came back home, and then I went back to the hospital. Then I sat down and discussed with my nurse properly. And then we now realized that, okay, if you have fibroid, IUD is a no-no for you because it increases bleeding. It eventually stopped the bleeding, but like at first you go bleed die. And since fibroid has to do with a lot of blood, it meant I will overbleed. So we had to do IUS, which is supposed to help reduce my bleeding. Since I already have fibroid, so it's supposed to help shrink the fibroid and help reduce my bleeding. But guys, they said the doctor did say, well, side effects, people bleed, some sports for like a few months. But if you sport for first 6 months, let me know. Then after 6 months, you can come back if that's not changed. And I was like, okay. Then first month I was bleeding all month. Okay, I was sporting at first. Then second month I was still sporting, but it started increasing. Then third month I was bleeding all through. And then fourth month I was bleeding every day all through, and I'm like, okay, I don't want this anymore. Unfortunately for me, I was debating and I realized I was already coming out because of all the whole time I've to choke myself in frustration. And I took it out. Technically it was already out, but I pulled it out. And that was how you did. And I went back and I told them, okay, I want to reschedule for another one. But I was thinking that if I was going to reschedule for another one, it would continue from where I stopped. Because I felt, okay, they said 6 months, I've gone 4 months, right? 2 months max. Why did I even take it out and all that? Okay, let me now do it for 6 months, right? By the time I got to the hospital, they were like, okay, they'll schedule me for another period. And while I'm waiting for the period, they'll give me pills. So they dropped me on the pills, and then I started the pills, and I bled for like a week, and I stopped bleeding. I'm like, okay, this suits my body. I am not going back to the IUS. I'm going to stay with these pills. Even though I hate swallowing pills, but because they are tiny, I will stick to it every morning. And I will swallow my pills every morning. Now, while I was bleeding all through, I used to be so angry every time I bled, heavy. Like sometimes it's just be dull, so I'll not really mind. But some days it will be so heavy, then I'll be angry. And I'll go to my husband and I'll be furious and I'll be like, what is this? I'm tired. It's been months. Even menstruation of 4 days, 7 days is annoying. Which one is every single day? But do you know the funny thing about it is that mine will be, I will bleed all day. But all night I will not bleed. So I could bleed from like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. up until 8 p.m. And then from that 8 p.m., 9 p.m., I won't bleed all through till the next morning. So I had all night free. So I used to be like happy all night, and I'm like, I wake up in the morning, I'm dreading, and I'm going to the bedroom. I'm like, okay, let me not wear tampon, let me not wear pant liner, let me not wear pad, the one I feel like not wearing that day. And then I'm like, and I'll just say, I just feel, I'm like, oh my god, and I'll be angry, and I'll run to my husband. I'm like, men need to do contraceptives. They need contraceptives for men, because why do I have to carry a baby all 9 months, produce the baby, and then take care of the baby, then still be bleeding and bleeding and bleeding just so I don't get pregnant? And then I will now remove it again and then get pregnant again, then go through another 6 months of bleeding, then take it out again, then come back again. Why? Or I will now have to gamble. If I say I'm not taking any of those, I will have to do, okay, let's do protection, or let's do pull out. And then if I mistakenly get pregnant because we are pulling out, or all that, or you will now get pregnant, and I'm like, why didn't I do this contraceptive? But why do I have to be the one to go through all that struggle as a woman? Why can't men just take a little bit of the stress? I know there is vasectomy, but I feel vasectomy is extreme, and if anybody will be thinking of vasectomy, it should be when they are done having kids. So before you are done having kids, all those years, then you're not okay, I'm done now, to do vasectomy. And vasectomy is not something you just do. Like, you really have to think about it, do research, talk to doctor. So it's not something you should even be thinking about right now. Like, it's not like it's into the future thing, if you want to do it anyway. But let men be able to take pills and be like, okay, whatever the pour inside you would not lead to baby producing. Or I don't know. Now that I think about it, you think that science has done so many things? They're even thinking of resurrecting dead people. Do you think they will not have done something about this if they wanted to? I'm just thinking out loud, right? If they really sat down and said, okay, they want men to be taking pills and not impregnate women while they're on the pills, or they can take an injection that will prevent them, the sperm from producing, children, or whatever the case may be. Do you think it will work? I mean, I'm in pharmacists. I only know drugs. I don't know any. I've never practiced in a while. But do you think people will sit down, if they have even thought about it? Do you think they're intentionally not thinking about it? That'd be a conspiracy theory. When I'm thinking about it, they are probably not thinking about it, because if they are thinking about it, they should have found a solution to it by now, right? Because why, guys? It's annoying. I finally found one that says, do you know when I was searching, I had to go on Flow Up, and I was seeing other people. Woman said she bled for a year before hers finally, settled in, and now she doesn't bleed anymore. And she's fine. She has not taken in, within a while. For 1 year. 1 whole year. Why would I have to go through that spotting for 1 year every day? Even the woman with the issue of blood was not happy. That's why she went to go and touch Jesus' garment. She did not. She was frustrated. You can imagine she didn't even take permission. She had to go and touch garment. So why would I have to go through all this? It's not funny. It's not helpful. I feel like at this point they need to start thinking about men taking pills too, or injection. Let's be sincere. To just ease the body. Maybe you take it for like a year, and I take mine for another 1 year, and be swapping. Or you just take it till you're ready to have the next baby. Then when you have this baby, the next will not take my own for the next one. Things like that. We just plan it according to how it suits our timetable. Because it also helps men too. If you really look at it, people that are claiming pregnancy on you, you just take a pill, and then you're not married, and then you're living your life and enjoying your life. Then when you're not come and say, I'm pregnant, you're like, that's a lie, because I'm on the pill. Okay, guys. So as you guys can tell, I don't know if you can, but I went out to my baby with necklace, and I'm back without necklace because my girl decided to pull it off my neck and it's broken. Anyways, kids. That's all I can say. Okay, so guys, I think I've said majorly everything, and honestly, in my opinion, I think it would be nice if they could find out. Not vasectomy is something I think It's something the family will sit down and think about. It's not something you just do. The way we take contraceptives, it's not even comparable. So I feel like they need to do research and make it easier on women. Men should consider scientists. I mean, should consider you know developing contraceptives for men. It's just make life a lot easier. In case the wife takes it and it's not working for her, maybe the man will try it. It's working for the man. Everybody's happy, and we can plan our lives and plan our family. So I would like to hear what the men usually think about this. I don't know if most women, 'cause honestly, some of the women I know didn't have some of they had a different side effect. Like I know someone, like I said, that was palpitating. I know someone that got fat. I know someone that, ugh, like I mean, ours was just crazy. It was crazy. Our one was crazy. It was not just, it wasn't bleeding, but it was a whole lot of crazy hormonal stuff. Like she got so big and she got so big. And some of them will even prevent the woman from reproducing on time. And it's just a whole lot of things. And so many side effects out there for contraceptives for women, and we are the ones always taking the risk. And I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that it will be helpful if they can come up with also safe methods that men can use to take contraceptives, and at the same time, nothing as rash as vasectomy, something convenient for them. And in a case where it's not working for the woman's body, the man can try and they can plan their life and plan their family. Yes, that's so I like to hear you guys' opinion. I like to hear the opinion of the men. I like to hear the opinion of the women. And see, I would like to hear women. I like to see people's side effects. For people that had, like, how many did you have to take? What types did you have to try before you found out which one works for you? And I also like to talk to women in our generation. Please, talk to your girls on time. Don't let them discover these things from outsider on social media. Educate your children. Men, educate your daughters. You are men, you know what it means for these girls to go out there. So I, for one, I'm glad that my mother educated me on sex education on time, and I had it in school. You know, I was accolades to FUDASEC. There was sex education topic every Wednesdays. It might not be majorly sex, but different things that really helped expose us on time, that didn't make us fall into some funny traps. But it is the duty of the parents to start from home, and there is nothing wrong with if you are scared or you are seeing your environment, especially for the people in the Western world. Like, it's crazy out here. At a early age, take your child to the hospital, take your daughter, get them on contraceptives, not because you feel like they will start something on time, but at least let them know how to be safe, and then let God do the rest for you. Just do your own part. Yes, that's the only thing you can do, to do your own part. Children will always do what they want to do at the end of the day. God will lead them. God will lead them for us. There's really nothing we can do. So, on this note, I bid you guys a very beautiful weekend. Please stay safe, have fun, and like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. The kiss wasn't too much.